ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and welcome to Beth Israel, the West Temple here in Cleveland, Ohio. I want to call upon Peter Sackett, our president of our congregation, for a few opening words of welcome.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, good evening, Laila Tov, and of course Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to the first ever simulcast of Shabbat services at Beth Israel, the West Temple. This could not have occurred without the special efforts of two people who I'm looking at right now, that being Deb Gerard and Louise Fernandez, who have put in countless hours to make this happen. Financial support for the software and the hardware and so much more has been provided through a grant that we received from the On Board Foundation in New York. We thank them and Laura Meislin for everything they have done for our temple. As always, we are led by our spiritual leader, Rabbi Enid Later, and tonight we are especially pleased to have Larry Sheir back as our Cantorial Soloist. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter. Our service for Erev Shabbat begins with the lighting of the Shabbat candles, and I would like to invite Janet Sheir, Larry's wife, up to the bima. Our service begins in Mishkan Tefillah for Shabbat on page 3 at the top of the page.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner, shel Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, שהחיינו וקימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שהחיינו וקימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Amen.
O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, Help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter this sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love.
Amen. Thank you, Janet. So you might have noticed that our candle blessing was followed by the Shehechianu, which is not usual for Shabbat. But this is a very special evening. This is the first time that we are doing this live stream Erev Shabbat service, so we wanted to include a Shehechianu. Thank you, God, for giving us life, for keeping us in strength and bringing us to this very special time. We continue now singing Yedid Nefesh on page 10.
Yedid nefesh av harachamav, Yedid nefesh av harachamam, Meshochav decha, El haretzonecha, Yarutz, Yarutz avdecha, la 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 la, Yishtach el muldecha.
Heart's delight, source of mercy, draw your servant into your arms. I leap like a deer to stand in awe before you. We continue now on page 12 with Psalm 95. Come, let us sing joyously to Adonai, raise a shout for our rock and deliverer. Let us come into God's presence with praise. Let us raise a shout for God in song. For Adonai is a great God, the great ruler of all divine beings. On page 14 from Psalm 96. Sing to Adonai a new song. Sing to Adonai all the earth. Sing to Adonai, bless God's name. Proclaim God's victory day after day. Tell of God's glory among the nations, God's wondrous deeds among all peoples. For Adonai is great and much acclaimed. God is held in awe by all divine beings. All the gods of the peoples are mere idols, but Adonai made the heavens. Glory and majesty are before God. Strength and splendor are in God's temple. We read with Larry, Let the heavens rejoice and the earth exult.
Let the sea and all within it thunder. The fields and everything in them exult. Then shall all the trees of the forest shout for joy at the presence of Adonai, for God is coming. For God is coming to rule the earth. God will rule the world justly and its peoples in faithfulness.
We continue with Psalm 29 on page 18. Mizmor leDavid, Havu Adonai b'nei Elim, Havu Adonai kavod vos, Havu Adonai kavod shema, Hishtachavu Adonai behadrat kodesh. A psalm of David. Ascribe to Adonai, O divine beings, ascribe to Adonai glory and strength. Ascribe to Adonai the glory of God's name. Bow down to Adonai, majestic in holiness. The voice of Adonai is over the waters. The God of glory thunders. Adonai over the mighty waters. The voice of Adonai is power. The voice of Adonai is majesty. The voice of Adonai breaks cedars. Adonai shatters the cedars of Lebanon. God makes Lebanon skip like a calf, Syrian like a young wild ox. We read together on page 19. The voice of Adonai kindles flames of fire. The voice of Adonai convulses the wilderness. Adonai convulses the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of Adonai causes hinds to calve and strips forests bare. while in God's temple all say, Glory. Adonai sat enthroned at the flood. Adonai sits enthroned, sovereign forever. May Adonai grant strength to God's people. May Adonai bestow on God's people well-being. Adonai os le'amo yitain. Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. And now we turn to pages 20 and 21 for Lecha Dodi as we welcome the Sabbath bride. We'll sing verses 1 and 2 and 8 and 9. And at the end of verse 8, I will invite you to rise as you can to welcome the Sabbath bride.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabala. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabala. Shamor v'zachor badibur echad, Hishmi'anu el hamyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shemu tiferet v'lithilah. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nicha, Ki makor habracha, Merosh mikadem nesucha, Sof maaseh b'mashvach tekilah. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela.
Verse 8.
Yaminu samo utafi otzi, V'et Adonai taritzi, Al yad ish ben parsi, V'ani simcha v'nagila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela.
I invite you now to please rise and greet the Sabbath bride. Close your eyes. Think of the wedding, the last wedding that you were at. The groom made his way down the aisle. He stood by the chuppah, probably where the rabbi was standing also. And the groom looks out and sees the groomsmen and sees the bridesmaid. They all take their place, as we all now take our place. And now the bride enters the room, and everyone stands, and we sing.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, Gam b'simcha u'tzohala, Tokye am gula. Boi chala, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nikabela.
Please be seated. We continue now on page 22 with Psalm 92, a psalm for Shabbat. A psalm, a song for Shabbat. It is good to praise Adonai, to sing hymns to your name, O Most High, to proclaim your steadfast love at daybreak, your faithfulness each night, with a 10-stringed harp, with voice and lyre together. You have gladdened me by your deeds, Adonai. I shout for joy at your handiwork. How great are your works, Adonai, how very subtle your designs. A brute cannot know, a fool cannot understand this. Together,
The righteous bloom like a date palm. They thrive like a cedar in Lebanon.
Planted in the house of Adonai, they flourish in the courts of our God. In old age they still produce fruit. They are full of sap and freshness, attesting that Adonai is upright, my rock, in whom there is no wrong. We continue now with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 26.
Yitkadal vayitkadosh shemei Rabbah. Bialma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Bagala, uvizman kariv, vaimaru, Amen. Yehesh me Rabba Bavarach, li'alamula le'almaya, Yitbarach. Yitbarach, vayishtabach, vayitpar, vayitramam, vayitnaseh, vayitadar, vayitalev, vayitalal, shemei dekudisha, brichu, li'ela min kol birchata, vashirata, Tushpachata v'nechamata damiran bi'alma v'yimaru Amen.
Please rise for the Baruch Hu, the call to worship.
Baruch Hu et Adonai hamavarach. Baruch Adonai hamavarach la'olam va'ed.
We continue now on the top of page 31. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'ma'ariv Aravim. And we continue together now on page 32. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai. who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. We continue now on page 34 with the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated. We're on the top of page 36 as we continue with the chanting of the V'ahavta.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol miodecha v'ayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavacha hayom al levavecha V'shinantam lefanecha, v'dibarta bam, b'shiftecha b'veitecha, uv'lektecha v'aderech, uv'shachvecha uv'kumecha, ukashartam liot al yodecha, v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We continue together on page 37. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work. Whether you are tired or you are rested, let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gates. They are reminders to do all of my mitzvot,
so that you can be holy for God.
I am Adonai your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. We read responsively on page 39. In a world torn by violence and pain, in a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
Page 40.
Mi kamocha boelim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar bakodesh, nora tehilot osef ele, nora tehilot osef ele. Malachutecha ra'u v'necha bokei hayam lifnei Moshe Eli anu v'amru Adonai imloch leolam va'ed.
V'nemar kifada Adonai et Yaakov uga'alo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai Ga Yisrael. Praised are you, Adonai, Redeemer of Israel. We continue together on page 42. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace, and raise us up, our guardian, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel. For your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. We continue now on page 44 with V'shamru.
V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, l'doratam berit olam. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, l'doratam berit olam. Bein Yuvein b'nei Yisrael, oti leolam, v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, l'doratam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim va'et haaretz v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat l'doratam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi, shavat vayinafash, v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, l'doratam berit olam.
Prayer invites God's presence to suffuse our spirits, God's will to prevail in our lives. Prayer may not bring water to parched fields, nor bend a broken bridge, nor rebuild a ruined city. But prayer can water an arid soul, mend a broken heart, rebuild a weakened will. We continue now as we rise, as we can, for Tefillah, beginning with the Kavanah on page 46.
Adonai sifatai tiftachu gid yagid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu va'imotenu. Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Velohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Velohei Leah, Ha'el, Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, L'man Shemo B'Ahava. Melech Ozer U'Mashiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah.
Page 50.
Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechaye Hakol Atah, Harav Lo Shia, Mechalkel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechaye Hakol B'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofei Chulim, Umatir Asurim, Umakayem emunato l'shenei afar, micha mocha bial gvurot, umido melach, melech memit umachayeh, umatzmiach Yeshua. V'ne'eman atah l'hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol.
Page 52. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, ukroshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated. We continue now at the top of page 55. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, who sanctifies the Sabbath day. And on page 57, we read together at the top, Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer. Wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otecha levadecha b'yirah na'avod. And on page 59, God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulechana el lahodot. Blessed are you, Adonai, whose name is goodness and is so worthy of our thanks. We continue now with Shalom Rav on page 60.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Ki אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום, וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. בספר חיים ברכה ושלום, ברכה ושלום ופרנסה טובה, ברכה ושלום ניזכר וניכתב לפניך, אנחנו וכל עמך בית ישראל, לחיים טובים ושלום, ברוך אתה אדוני עושה השלום.
Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as the safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace. We continue now with your choice of silent prayers on pages 62 or 63, and of course, using the prayer of your heart would also be acceptable. We'll pause for a few minutes and then continue with Oseh Shalom.
Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, va'al kol Yisrael, va'imru, imru, amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael.
Return now to page 253 as we continue with praying the Misha Berach, asking for a refuah shalema, a renewal of body, a renewal of spirit for those who are ill, who lie in a bed of pain, who sit in a quiet room of sorrow, who work so hard to heal so many with so little. Those on our congregation's list include Maya Rack, Alice Mark, Susan Cohen, Jerry Kirstein, Judith Weiss, Sumner Alpert, Joel Blankfeld, Barbara Mackel, Sarah Mackel, Jonathan Dubin, Marty Sacker, Larry Kramer, Paula Levy, and Robert Royce. I invite you to say the names of your loved ones out loud in your home as they fill our space, as they fill our world, as they join the names of countless others for whom we pray the Mishaberach.
Mishaberach Avotenu, Makor habracha li'imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishaberach imotenu, Makor habrocha li'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Thank you, Larry. Is it possible that some weeks are just harder than others? Is it possible that just some days are just more challenging than others? Try as we might, these past 4.5, almost 5 months have not been so easy for many of us, and so much harder for some than for others. The stress, the losses, the masks, the decisions to be made, the news. We are lucky to have a roof over our heads. We have access to food. We have air conditioning. We have friends and family we can keep in touch with over a variety of technologies. But we are still living within a question mark, and that is not easy. Yet, with all the mishigas, as it is said, this too shall pass. The Hebrew expression for this is gam ze ya'avor. This phrase has its roots in stories from many cultures and traditions. Often the Jewish version of this tale includes King Solomon, known in our tradition for his wisdom. This is a version that I heard yesterday from Rabbi Angela Buchdal, senior rabbi at Central Synagogue in Manhattan. Once upon a time, King Solomon, who ruled the United Kingdom of Israel from 970 to 931 before the Common Era, decided to challenge one of his ministers. He asked his humble servant to search for a ring that could turn a happy person sad and a sad person happy. King Solomon was convinced that his minister would not be able to find such a ring, but sent him anyway. The minister traveled all over the kingdom, but alas, came up empty-handed. When the minister returned to Jerusalem, he found himself in a neighborhood market. There he noticed a simple ring for sale. Desperate, the minister explained to the salesperson that he was in search of a ring that could make a happy man sad and a sad man happy. The salesperson simply smiled and handed the minister the ring with the inscription, Gam ze ya'avar. This too shall pass. The minister returned to King Solomon and gave him the ring. King Solomon smiled as his minister completed the challenge and was immediately humbled by the reminder that his time as king would pass one day. This story can provide us with great comfort. It can help us recognize that sadness can be temporary. It can help remind us during happy times to live in the present and recognize that time is fleeting and that the joyful moment may be soon over. During COVID-19, this piece of Jewish wisdom can help us to recognize that the current pandemic will not last forever, but also that there is good to be savored even in these complex times. Gam ze ya'avor, this too shall pass. In just a few words, this phrase captures a paradox of the human condition. Bad or good, sad or happy, difficult or blissful, curse or blessing. Gam ze ya'avor, this too shall pass. Our current reality is difficult, and it is temporary. And current reality also includes silver linings and hidden blessings. Spending more time in nature, spending more time with family members, spending more time on personal hobbies, on reading or fitness, these too shall pass. These times and life, really, invite us to be present for each and every moment. These are times of hardships, and these are times to savor the silver linings. This Shabbat, may we find and recognize the blessings of these challenging times. May we consider what the challenges and the blessings have to teach us, and may we continue to find encouragement to continue forward into each new day and opportunity. May this simple phrase offer comfort and hope as we continue to make our way together through this question mark. Gam ze ya'avor, this too shall pass. Shabbat Shalom. Our service now continues as we turn to page 282 in the middle of the page for Aleinu. Page 282 in the middle of the page. Please rise.
Aleinu shabeach ladon hakol, lated kedula liotze bereshit, shelo asanu kagoye haratzot, v'lo zamanu kamishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, Vagor aleinu kechol hamonam, ve'anachnu koreim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We continue together on the top of page 287. 287. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding. Loved, each of us, for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the Son, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace.
V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shamo echad.
Please be seated. In preparation for reciting the Kaddish, we turn to page 291 for Yesh Kochavim, there are stars.
There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light. Long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us as we live our days. These are the ways we remember. We remember. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. We remember. Yesh kochavim she'oram magia artsa, רק כאשר הם עצמם עבדו ואינם. יש אנשים שזיזיו זכרם מאיר, כאשר הם עצמם אינם עוד בתוכנו. אורת אליה מבהיקים, בחשכת הליל, הם שמרים לאדם את הדרך, את הדרך. הם שמרים לאדם את הדרך, את הדרך. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. We remember. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. We remember. We remember. We remember.
We think of our loved ones, whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. Our congregation lovingly remembers the yard sites of Arnold Lewis, Sarah Askowitz, Sidel Pearl Koslow, Marie Sacker, Julia Hoy, Roberta Pravder, David Tenenbaum, Nancy Balick First, and Alan Rim Kaufman. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing, as we rise now as we can for the Mourner's Kaddish on page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah,
Yalmad divrach hirutei v'yamlik malchutei, B'chayekom v'yomekom, V'chaye d'chol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudisha b'richu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran bi'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shlom Rabbah min Shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav,
Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael,
v'imru Amen. May the one who makes peace in the heavens Help us find peace, make peace, and spread peace here on earth. And let us say, Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated. Would like to call back Peter Sackett.
A few announcements. Believe it or not, down below us, our kitchen no longer looks like a kitchen. It is finally changing from what it looked like in 1954. Slowly, which is the way we do things here, slowly, we have removed the contents. We will soon be taking it apart and soon rebuilding the 1954 kitchen. Our school plans are in progress, most likely digital, to begin right after Labor Day. The social action committees will conduct a new set and a new formula of 3 interviews this fall, midweek, 7 or 7:30 in the evening, covering a variety of subjects. Tomorrow morning at 9:30, Luis Fernandez will lead us in Torah Study, and services beginning at 9:30. We have not been together, myself, Rabbi later, and 10:30, and Larry Sheir since the High Holy Days. As many of you know, it has been my tradition, my honor, to give you the lyrics from a song when I come to the bema at the end of services. I've had quite a long time to think about what would be the right words. I printed 3 different things out this morning and threw all 3 away. And then I remembered the words of Woody Guthrie. Not Arlo, but Woody, Arlo's father, and what he wrote in 1940. This land is your land, and this land is my land. From the California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and 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 everyone else and me. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Peter. Again, thank you to Luis and to Deb for producing our live stream for this evening. And again, our Shabbat service tomorrow morning will begin at 10:30 with Luis up here on the bema. Our service ends with a couple of things. First off is Ein Kelohenu, which is, I had it so well. All these markings here, you would think. Yes, Ein Kelohenu on page 322. And then we'll make Kiddush and Motzi, and then we'll send ourselves off for a wonderful Shabbat.
Ein Kelohenu, ein Kadonenu, ein Komalkeinu, ein Komoshienu, Mi Eloheinu, Mi Kadonenu, Mi Komalkeinu, Mi Komoshienu. Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu. Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahul Moshienu.
And for our Kiddush, you can follow along. I believe it's on page 5 in our prayer book. Yes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu. V'shabbat kadasho b'yahava uvratzon hinchilanu. Zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit, ki hu yom tachila lamikrae kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim. Kivanu v'acharta v'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat chadshecha b'yahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
And Larry, if you'd uncover the challah, get it ready for motzi. We thank God for bringing forth bread from the earth, knowing full well that it doesn't pop up out of the ground looking like that, but that we continue to be sponsors, that we continue to be partners with God in bringing creation to fruition.
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices join in praise together as our prayer is humbly said.
Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Bavachem l'shalom, tzeitzechem l'shalom, as you have come in peace. Please go in peace. May your Shabbat be filled with the lights of our candles, with the lights of your candles, with the lights of your soul. May your Shabbat be filled with peace and wholeness. May your Shabbat be filled with your mikdash, with your sanctuary, wherever you find yourselves, because that is where God dwells. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Larry.
Oh, thank you.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.